Happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Angle Sports, Kevin Smith coming to you live. We got the Detroit Lions going against the Chicago Bears today at Ford Field. Rematch from just 2 weeks ago. They say Mitchell Trubisky's not playing. We also got Kerryon Johnson and Marvin Jones out. So it could be a slow motion game, but the Bears are defending the number one spot at the top of the division, and the Lions could move up a spot, being at the last of the division. And they're on a little winning streak, I guess you could say. They just won last week, whatever. Say it was a meaningless game, but they win this one. That's another game into the division. And enjoying the Thanksgiving parade, man. And then we got the game later on with the Cowboys and the Redskins. They also lost against the Redskins earlier this season. Oh, my goodness. And Alex Smith, who suffered, they said, a season injury. What could be more than just a season injury. It could be something like a career injury. Who knows? They haven't got really all the way into it yet, but we'll find out more. But, yeah, man, shout out. I wanted to see Kerryon Johnson get off in this game because he really had a big game last week. And, but speaking of his absence, they re-signed Zach Zenner. Blunt probably get the start. But I'm really excited to see Zach Zenner back on this team. He's a favorite of mine. Every time he got the ball, his previous years of this team, he was a hard runner. Definitely against that Chicago Bears team, even though it's a different team this season. If he's the same player, hopefully even progress. But it's his first game back, probably supposedly getting more than 10 carries and all that. You know how it is, getting back into the game, the rest. Who knows if he'll survive and get over even 50 yards a game, but he's a heck of a player when he gets hot, man. So hopefully he does that, man. Hopefully the defense plays to its potential. I believe with Trubisky being out, if that's the case, look for Asa and Kennard and Harrison and those guys to get a good pressure up the field, have a good game, man. And Mike Ford, man, a new starter, defensive back that we had last game, who had a nice game along with Darius Slay, who we know has been injured, man. But I think he's coming back into his groove. But they didn't play excellent, but they're playing better down the stretch. Nevo, he's not bad, but Tracy Walker, man, the more he's getting on the field, hopefully I see more of him on the field because he is getting better the more he gets on the field, man. Along with Jared Davis, he's progressing, man. He makes up for a penalty. If he makes a mistake, man, that's just the player, the X factor, the defense, where somebody else got to make up for him. He plays good enough, hard enough. It's just his second year. You got to love Jones, man. That's a hard-working linebacker. He knows the game, man. And Diggs, what else can you say about Quandre Diggs? He's playing something like the MVP of the defense this season, man. And Stafford, even with Jones out, Bruce Ellington, man, who got shooken up last game, but, man, over 50 yards his first game, having that many reps in almost a year, man. Big ups to him, man. Hopefully he's back. But Stafford, he's going to go out there and throw, man. No doubt about it. The offensive line is going to be out there ready to block this game, no doubt about it. Big ups. I think it's going to be a good game. But then later on, like I said, I'm going to get ready to check out Adrian Peterson versus Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith Part 2. DeMarcus Lawrence and that Redskins offense, even though it's banged up, them boys still out there playing. Josh Norman back out there playing like Josh Norman because he ain't normal, you feel what I'm saying? He Pro Bowler, top dog cornerback along with DJ Swanginger. I can't even say his name because he I heard him say him like 3 different names, man. The guy, honestly, I haven't never heard of him until he swung on Terrell Pryor, and he didn't even swing on him. He just ducked, and he didn't even swing on him. So this guy is incredible. He making plays out there that you wouldn't even think he could make, man. I didn't even hear him. Shout out to the fans that already knew about this guy. He's good. Clinton Dix, I'm sorry about that. He's with the Redskins now. And hopefully they could keep that team going, man. But the Cowboys with Zeke, Dak, Amari Cooper, shout out to Amari. They signed Amari. I don't know if I ever got to say that on my page, but Amari Cooper, always been a fan of Amari Cooper. I like the addition of Amari Cooper. I think they could win with Amari Cooper. I noticed the addition of Amari Cooper. A lot of people trying to say that's not a help, and that's definitely a help. Just those 50-yard, 40-yard additions, that's a help because it's helping stretching the field. If you watch the highlights, that's something that this team needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that Tennessee game, they barely lost, you know, and then they've been winning. They beat Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't think they probably would have won with just with the attention that he draws. Come on, man, get out of here, man. Like I said, man, it's happy Thanksgiving to all. This should be a nice 2-game series, man. Usually it'd be a triple header, man, but maybe I'm missing a game, maybe I'm not, man. But big ups, man. Lions Nation, you know, definitely Cowboys Nation. I mess with both teams. I'm a fan of all 4 teams playing tonight. But you know, shout out to the Detroit Pistons as well, man. They almost came away with the win against the Toronto Raptors. They beat the Cavaliers the other night. I know I said I was gonna come back to you with the score or whatever, but yeah, they beat the Cavaliers the other night and lost to the Rockets just 2 points, by 2 points last night, man. Blake Griffin caught the offensive foul right on the 3-point line before he was getting ready to put it up, man. About 2.2 seconds on the clock or something like that. But he was balling out, man, putting back up off the rebound, offensive rebounds, everything, man. Off the highlights once again, man. I couldn't see the whole game, but shout out, man. Shout out to them boys. Red Wings been on a winning streak. Angle Sports, man. I catch up with you when I can. Peace.